Another complaint that we heard from many of you in the wake of last week's weather was like this from Steve. The real travesty was with Comcast Xfinity, who had minimal communication to their customers like us who had no service for 12 days. It's absurd that a customer can't speak to a live voice and the only interaction is with their AI bots. Steve says he's going to look for a different provider now. And Michelle wrote to us saying that even yesterday they did not have Comcast internet service restored, saying, I, along with neighbors, have attempted multiple times to reach a customer service agent with no success, no updates, no ETA. Frustrating to say the least, as my husband and neighbors work from home. Well, we know how frustrating that is, so we used our resources to cut through the static for you and talk to the Comcast folks today ourselves. They told us 98% of the customers in Oregon and Southwest Washington who lost internet service are back online now. That number's up from 75% on Monday. They tell us for the other 2% who are still out, well, their techs are waiting for power to be restored in some areas, or they're waiting for utility companies to clear from neighborhoods before they can go in and fix their equipment. When we asked about the emails that you've sent us about poor communication on their end, they responded with this. We know service interruptions can be disruptive and aim to keep customers informed via direct SMS messages, the Comcast Facebook page, our Comcast Oregon blog, and of course, the Xfinity app. And those of you who've been without internet for a while will want to remember this little tidbit that they included in their response to us. Additionally, we will offer proactive credits to customers who have experienced a prolonged service interruption following power restoration. And while we're on the topic of utilities and things like rate hikes, Pacific Power and Clark Public Utility customers will also see higher bills soon. Let's start with Pacific Power, which serves over 600,000 customers in Oregon. By comparison, PGE serves around 900,000. These specific rate hikes took effect January 10th. The average residential customer will see about a 13% jump. For a single-family resident, that equates to about $15 more a month. Small business customers got a hike of 12%, and large commercial or industrial facilities, they got the worst of it. Pacific Power customers with nearly a 17% increase for them. The Oregon Public Utilities Commission, the regulators who approve these rate hikes, say most of these increases are because of market volatility when it comes to the cost of power that utilities buy to meet demand. Another part of these hikes are from wildfire risk mitigation efforts. Now let's move on to Clark Public Utility customers north of the Columbia River. You are seeing your first rate increase in 13 years. Clark Public Utility serves around 235,000 customers. They'll see a jump of about 14% in their bills starting on March 1st. For the average customer, that means another $14.50 per month. Many of you in Oregon are probably wondering, wait a minute, Clark Public Utility customers have avoided a rate hike for more than a decade? How'd they do that? Well, the answer is because the utility company is an at-cost nonprofit public utility. They say this hike is also due to higher power supply costs because of things like severe weather and compliance with carbon emission and renewable energy requirements. To give you an idea of just how much money is spent during big weather events, Clark Public Utilities tells us the last big winter storm that we just had between January 12th and 19th added $26 million to their net operating costs this year. An extra $26 million because of a single week. That is big. So while we focused a lot on PGE's rate increase and other issues during the last storm, many of the utility companies and customers in our region are feeling the same financial pinch with their bills going up as well.